Hey everyone, this is Ryan B with Practical Forex Trading. This is your weekly analysis for the pound versus the dollar. So the Great British Pound versus the US dollar. The date is March 29th, 2020. If you want to make sure to stay up to date with all of our pound dollar videos, click that red subscribe button at the bottom right hand corner of your screen. Okay, we're looking at the weekly chart for the pound, and my overall sentiment is bearish. We are on a multi-year downtrend, and price recently all the way down to the $1.15 mark. And even though we did see a big sell-off of the U.S. dollar last week, price has really kind of finished below this resistance line, this $1.25 shelf. So in the week ahead, we'll see how price reacts and traders react once we see prices return to that point. So we go back, my trend lines here are set up all the way back to the late 80s, or sorry, the 70s. We see a multi-year downtrend. It's our highest high. If we draw a parallel trend, right, this is like a 1975 low, comes all the way down, and we see really that over time, these trend lines and their parallel counterparts really are honored by price and traders. So everyone's looking at the same map and figuring out where to sell and buy. Let's go ahead and attach our pivot points. Get our pound pivot points up. Okay, pivot at 121.28. So last week's action was pretty explosive, which means this week's pivots are going to be pretty spread out. That's how we usually see. 128.08 is R1. So I'm going to leave that there at the $1.25, but this is our first resistance there. Now that makes sense, right? There's that shelf, but we are below this median range, so it does have some amount of resistance, but that's a definite sell there. So So really every week I want to think about, I'm going to wait for price to reach R1 or S1 at the very least before I get in, because I'm looking for the big swings. Between that, it's kind of like what I call no man's land, meaning that price can really go either way, and there's not much trends, if you will, in place. So what was that number again? 1769. So you'd be really careful. Okay, so that's our first support, and that's really about. Last week definitely closed above that. Now that is significant. That price did hold above this 1769. If we, well, that's really kind of like a new low, but that kind of was our first big buy back up. So here's the thing: is the market really going to pivot and break out of a multi 20, 30-year downtrend? I don't think so. I think it's more likely that we'll see price go back to R1 and then continue down. R2 is $1.31.66. Okay, so that's pretty close. It's only 400 pips above this R1. So once again, like even if price were to come from that up into this range, it would have to break through 2 levels of resistance, and it still wouldn't be technically bullish. So it's definitely bearish. And just how big is this bounce really going to be? Is it just a short-term market reaction with stimulus package? 110.89. So that's kind of here off the map. That's S2 all the way down there if S1 were to break. So that's S2. So you can see us saying about no man's land. Price right now is really halfway in between these. And there's a really strong bullish weekly candle last week. If we look at this in the daily, we can see like that's a trend you don't want to get in front of, especially if price does pop above there. So that's what you're looking for. It'll be really significant if the euro closes above this R1. If that happens, there is potential for a turnaround. If not, it's just gonna here's the parallel I drew to this main descending downtrend. We're just gonna run into this trend line, where it is right now actually. It's gonna run out of steam and fall back out. So Forex, has a lot to do with like data numbers. Geopolitical events can move it. With recent market conditions, I think it's certain that they are moving it. So you never quite know. The technicals don't really tell the whole story. But one thing is for sure, resistance is dead ahead. Okay, have a great week trading. Stay safe. Talk soon.